I just got my second shot. Nice band-aid, killing it. Same arm. Dexcom's on the other arm, so you know, I got this cool sticker that says I got the shot. It's like voting now, y'all. It's a big deal. But I feel fine, obviously. If you don't know how the vaccine process works, basically you get your vaccine. At least over here it's extremely efficient, but likely if you are not a frontline worker, or you're gonna maybe get it through Department of Public Health, or however your state decides to do it, you'll get your vaccine and they'll give you this fun card, maybe a sticker, but you get your first vaccine and they'll give you a card that says when you got it and the lot number that you got, just so you can keep track. You'll want to get I got the Pfizer vaccine, and the recommended time frame of getting the second dose is 17 to 21 days later. So I went, I think it's like the 19th day. I wanted to go on a Sunday, so here we are. And so I got my second dose, and you want to get the same manufacturer, so don't get Moderna if you got Pfizer the first time. But I got my Pfizer second dose just now. I feel great, and I'll let you know how I feel throughout the day and what my blood sugars look like. Right now my blood sugar is dropping, and I forgot to bring some juice with me, so I'm probably gonna go to Starbucks and get a celebratory frappuccino because I'm fully vaccinated. All right, I'll see you later. All right, I am home. I have my frappuccino. I am vaccinated frappuccino, and I feel great. So I just wanted to talk to you about the first dose that I had gotten, since there were some questions about side effects and whether it would affect your blood sugar. I didn't experience any side effects other than just like a really sore arm, which I think was probably the majority of people. From what I've heard, the side effects typically occur after the second dose, so I've seen a lot of people talking about maybe they had like a low-grade fever for a little bit, or a headache or something like that. I haven't talked to anyone with diabetes yet, so I don't really know how or if it affects your blood sugars. I will say, just with full transparency, that I did notice some insulin resistance after my first dose, and this may have been completely unrelated to the dose. My boyfriend has type 1 diabetes, and my good coworker friend has type 1 diabetes, and we both got our doses around the same time. They did not have any noticeable blood sugar fluctuations after their first dose. So it very well could have been something else, but I just wanted to put it out there. Don't think it's anything that would be like, oh my god, it's not worth getting. Absolutely not, because honestly, if you get coronavirus and the slew of side effects from that are significantly worse for your blood sugar than anything you would experience from the immune response mounted by the vaccine. So don't ever think like that. I'm just putting it out there. Go ahead, just monitor a little bit more closely, and if you see a little bit more of an elevation or a fluctuation that you're not used to seeing, that's okay. Just do what you would normally do on a sick day. Maybe that's increasing your temp basals, or eat a little bit less carbohydrates just to kind of make sure that you don't need as much insulin and you won't see as many spikes. Whatever that is, talk to your doctor about what your sick day rules are, if you have not gone over that already. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was not related. It could have just been stress. You know, there's like anarchy and a global pandemic going on right now, so we're all a little bit stressed out. So that very well could have been contributing to the insulin resistance. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible with you. So if that's something you notice you're experiencing, it's okay. It's possible, and it doesn't mean you're gonna die. You're okay. Nobody. Other than that, I did not have any sort of side effects after the first dose. Zippo. Good morning. It's the day after. The only side effects I have are a really stinking sore arm, which is the same as before, and now I'm feeling very nauseous, and I think it is probably vaccine related. I have heard from a few friends and have read that that may be something you experience after the second dose, but I'm pretty thrilled. I don't feel feverish or have any body aches. My blood sugars are fabulous, no problem. I actually ate a strawberry frosted donut from Dunkin' Donuts today, and my blood sugar is like 96 right now, so really no problems at all with that. But I do feel kind of like nasty, so thankfully I'm working at home today, so I can just sit in my sweatpants and work and feel nauseous instead of in my scrubs at the office feeling nauseous. So if you are going to get this second dose, I would advise trying your best to get it where you're not going to work the next day, or if you have the option to take off the next day, that would probably be smart. Everybody who's had some gross symptoms have all said that they would do it again, no problem. It definitely beats getting COVID and having these symptoms times a million for several weeks and possibly ending up on a vent or having terrible side effects and, just possibly dying. So I don't think it's a deal breaker at all. So get your shot. I will check in again maybe one more time, but I think my blood sugars are probably going to be fine after the second dose. That's good news. All right, I'll see you later. I'm just kidding. Okay. So update, I am now starting to feel like total doo-doo. I don't have a fever or anything, but I just feel like very nauseous, just so nauseous. Like it's just getting worse. And I'm definitely not pregnant, just so I know that might be a question, but I'm not. And I have a pretty like icky headache, and I feel pretty fatigued, and I just want to go to bed. That could also be a Monday thing, but blood sugars are still fine. Seriously, like nothing out of the ordinary. They are totally okay. Just been hanging out in the 90s doing their thing, but I also don't really want to eat, so there's that. So just make sure you get you some soup and enjoy these nice blood sugars. But I imagine this will be short-lived. I'll let you know when I start to feel better. All right, cool. All right, don't judge me. I'm wearing the same shirt as it was yesterday, but I'm feeling better this morning. I am still very fatigued. And I was talking to someone that really described the symptoms of the second vaccine super well to me. Basically, it just feels like you're extra hungover. Like I was very nauseated, super tired. I'm still pretty fatigued. I had a pretty like minor headache, nothing insane. And then I just like I don't even know if I'd call them body aches, but I just like didn't feel right. Like my bod just felt strange, but now I feel a lot better. I'm not nauseous anymore. I'm just pretty tired, but you know, it beats being on a vent. Just think of it that way. Blood sugars are fabulous. Nothing new, nothing weird about them. So I think what I've learned from this experience is probably that I wouldn't rule out the possibility of your blood sugars maybe being a bit elevated, again, because you are having an immune response, so that's possible that that could be something that happens to you. I don't know that it would for sure happen to everyone. Just keep an extra close eye on your blood sugars. Let your doctor know if they're elevated, and if you need to make any adjustments, use a temp basal, whatever it is you need to do. If you have any questions about the vaccine, let me know. I am here as a healthcare professional, a registered nurse, and a person with diabetes, and I want to help you find the best information possible for you to make an informed decision. Obviously, my professional opinion is that you absolutely should get the vaccine when it is available to you. I think it's really important for staying safe and keeping everyone around you safe and making sure our hospital systems are not going to be overrun, you know, and ending the pandemic. That would be pretty sweet. I'll link below a lot of really good resources that are credible resources. Whenever you're looking for information, go look at the CDC, go look at the FDA brief itself. And if you feel like you don't have time for that kind of stuff, then talk to your doctor or talk to me or talk to a couple of doctors. That's what we're here for. We've had a lot of training looking at these types of things, whether you know, we can assess whether a clinical trial is, you know, makes sense, is it biased, whatever it is. So that's what your doctors have gone to school for many years, and a lot of them throughout their practice continue that kind of learning and that sort of research. That's their job. So if you're going to listen to people's opinions, it really should be your doctors. Please don't just listen to, you know, your friends' conspiracy theories. Again, I think your feelings are valid and your hesitation and your fear is valid, and that's totally okay. But when you're seeking out information, I want you to go to credible sources. Let me know if you need help finding those credible sources or if you have any questions. We'll talk to you guys later.